Chris Webber. Hall of Fame sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And we're happy to have with us one of the great two-way players in the history of the game, Kevin Garnett. KG, welcome.
Man, thank you.
How's that headset feel? Feel pretty good?
Man, this is, hey, I never knew, Kev. This is a great fit, bro.
It's not too bad.
Is this mine?
Yeah, it's yours, and you look good in it.
Thank you, bro.
This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic. They'll be trying to turn things around and climb out of a hole down 2-0 in this season series.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Think about how many minutes that cost their starters. No question that had an impact on such a close game.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, look, we know the Celtics overhauled their entire training staff in 2017, and it was controversial. They're forging partnerships with tech companies and pursuing more advanced methods of training. Now, this did come after a possible, and stress possible, mishandling of the Isaiah Thomas hip injury. It does prove again that results matter. Kevin?
And the Celtics, David, never one to rest on their laurels. Thanks for the report. Kevin, your drive and attention to detail were phenomenal. How do you deal with rookies who were largely uninformed? They were maybe not as receptive to the attention to detail that the elite like you pursue.
Well, one of the things I would do if I saw a guy who wasn't as keen to detail as I was, I would pull him to the side. I would show him, some of the things I would see. I would get, some dialogue with him and what he was seeing, and then try to get him to see what I was seeing as far as the point I was making. And then, challenge him a little bit to be a little more present within certain things and then apply it. I don't believe in shouting. I don't believe in embarrassing someone. I like to always, grab some of the young guys because the young guys don't have all the confidence. So I'm trying to build confidence with the young guys.
Good point.
So when you get them one-on-one, you're able to, have an intimate conversation, and then you have full, they're engaged, they're talking to you.
Yes.
And that's what you want. So, with that, I've always found it better to go one-on-one to the side and find it to be a lot more efficient.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Orlando. Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Starks. And it's Isaac in at the three, the small forward. And the basket by Gordon.
First points of the night, and here we go.
Showing his initiative, trying to put his effort on the game right out the gate.
Burford kicks to Tatum. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot goes down.
An elite mid-range shooter. That's what he is. Even back in high school, Tatum always had this in his arsenal.
Over in the corner, Isaac.
He's hobbled.
On against Fournier on the wing Starks. And on top of the key, Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Fournier, that's for 2. Good on that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. They defeated Indiana in their last one.
And we all know it was always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
I absolutely love the fire they showed. You really can tell they wanted that.
Here Starks, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Over Irving. They get it again. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Kevin, listening to the value you placed in preparation, practice to you was obviously important.
Practice to me was very important. Preparing was very important. Scouting the course, being clear, understanding rotation, understanding what the goal was, understanding the plan. I took all that to heart because I had to be the relayer of that. I had to articulate that to players. I had to be the one in pick and rolls calling out the coverages and stuff. And if I didn't know that, then, Rondo, the guards, they didn't know.
So they were going to get blasted.
So I had to be on top of that. So that was part of the responsibility. One of my responsibilities was just being a professional and being ready to play.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. It's the final stretch of the season, and the race for Rookie of the Year is as hot as ever. Every player on this list has shown incredible promise on the floor and what has been a great season for all these first-year stars. Look at Black Hole all season long. He has proven again and again that he is the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate, any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
Yeah, at this point, he separated himself. Like, I don't know what more he could have done this year. It's been one amazing performance after another.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night here. That's good from Isaac.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses is really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Now here's Tatum. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play.
Why even let me
show
lose
up in the
the ball in
box
that
score,
situation?
but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it.
Still got it.
Here's Horford.
All I'm saying is,
Shot
like,
Starks.
at some point, you can get past somebody.
Here's Irving.
It doesn't
He's
happen
coming
every
off a
time.
25-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
But don't try to make it seem like these niggas do
Here's
you
Brown.
all day long.
And that one hits back iron. And Kevin, terrific footwork. So critical for an elite big man to be great. It's like you can't be that big and that good and not have good footwork, right?
You know what? Is that you have good footwork.
Yes.
You know, a lot of cameras, a lot of post
All that
you're
vertical,
opening up, you having to use the backboard. You know, that's a certain way you got to open up to be able to get that shot off. If you're left-handed, you got to be able to do it both ways. You know, it's very complex, but footwork is a big part of it. You have to have it. It's impeccable, and the ones that don't have it struggle.
And here Starks following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Some solid defense there from Irving.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Hayward, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, man, you got to respect the inside game of Hayward. I mean, it's absolutely up to the task.
Here's Starks. Good on the baseline, Jay. Starks has got 6 points.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Yeah.
Irving finds Horford.
Nice description, C-Web.
Tatum against Gordon.
No, stop me.
Irving looking for an opening. The shot's good. 7 points in the game.
Yeah,
Magic have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Very nice shooting.
Can we get some shots, please?
Irving against Starks. The 11-footer, and it's good. 2 points.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat.
He's not worried about his
Very
injuries.
solid first quarter for him to go offensively.
Irving passes to Horford. Tatum with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer, and again, Boston with the triple.
That wasn't a bad block.
The fire under
got
him
screened.
Their lead safe as long as he's on the floor.
It was
And
able
now
to
the
be
first
somewhat
timeout called here for the
Magic.
Magic.
Bad block. But, you know, TK finds any way to penalize you.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Jonathan Isaac. He's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence
in one drive.
Yeah, lately he's been overachieving.
I mean, they do that really
This is a sign of greater things to come.
Down low, and stolen by Hayward. It's stolen by Vucevic.
I don't think they should have been a pass like that. Whatever.
Irving against Starks to the middle, and stolen by Hayward.
Hands OP.
Irving for 3. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic trail by 3. And Kevin, what's it feel like when you hear you're one of the most dominant players of this generation? In a generation of great players.
That's weird. That's weird to hear because, you know, you don't do anything by yourself.
Get they steals. I got the upper hand.
When you talk about stats, you talk about, you know, numbers, you know, put them up against, you know, previous and your peers, then yeah. But you got to always give homage to coaching stars. You got to always give homage to organizations, other players. Players make this league. This is not something you do by yourself. You come in here, you put your work in, but the camaraderie and the energy that you're able to get, the friendships, the bonds you're able to get in this, you have to give that to your teammates and your brothers that has helped you on the way.
You've always deferred. You've always said, yeah, thank you, but listen, look at this guy. Look at this coach.
It is, man. Seriously, man. I'm on MVP in and it was more about the guys that I was playing with and our connection more than the award. I was kind of the symbol and the example of that team put together. And I hope that I was able to always be, the example of. I hope that I was able to always, have those guys to be proud of. What we all accomplished that year, because one person just don't come into that and do it. That's a team.
Here's Horford after the main shot from Starks. Back to Irving, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Marcus Morris is checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Plumlee is checked in for Vucevic. Bamba comes in for Aaron Gordon. Ross is checked in for Isaac. Jonathan Simmons subbed in for Fournier. Here's Horford following the score by Mohamed Bamba. Wide open look for Simmons. A three-pointer is right on target. Now just a one-point Celtic lead.
The D with some heavy feet out there. I mean, too slow to rotate. Nobody communicating. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Now here is Morris. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And he hits the bucket. Morris has got his first points of the night. And Doc Rivers, your coach with the Celtics, such a great leader. Brought your team together. Talk about that.
He brought us the belief in Ubuntu and bringing all of us together and that you give yourself for the greater of the group. And everybody bought into that. And when you hear about what Miami won, Pat Riley had all those guys give something to the pot and giving yourself to something. And when you think about what team is, all these great coaches, these great minds, these great philosophers, it all surrounds that whole little philosophy right there, giving yourself to be able to get something and gain something.
Very interesting.
Very, very interesting. But a true philosophy of winning.
Irving gets to Horford. Morris outside. Irving double team. And Smart with the basket on the assist by Irving.
Right.
Irving's got 3 assists in the game. And the call will be against Al Horford.
Unnecessary switch.
That is his first foul of the game. Boston making some changes. Aaron Baines comes in for Al Horford. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
The game that sometimes has gotten too smart for me to good. If I stay with my guy, you need to stay with him. It's as simple as that.
Starks against Rozier. With Samart. A shot by Starks, no good. And here's Rozier, brings it up for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. Smart kicks to Rozier. And there's the pass to Baines. He doesn't hit that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Starts the pass to Bamba. And good that time. Bamba's got his second basket.
And the closer to the basket Bamba is, the more effective he is. Outstanding at using his size inside.
Here's Baines. Smart on the wing. Rozier looking around. 5 to shoot. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Oh, beautiful looking 3-ball from Rozier. Really expanding his range.
Starks tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And Kevin, you talk about the makeup of a championship roster. Can you win it if you're not bound together, if you're not like a family?
I don't know. I only have one as a family. And I just don't know him going forward and doing something together that it represents family. I think that if you're doing something alone that says solo, if you're doing something family, it's not well said.
With the putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
To end the run, he lays it in. Starks has got 16.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Boston leading by 6.
The thing about free agency too is
Smart finds Bain.
obviously wasn't finished playoffs.
Morris outside. Hayward on the wing.
You can pick who you well, you already can pick who once you get to a certain level.
Shot from 16. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And I love the fact that they did such a good job of really reacting to what the defense was giving them.
Yeah, all about IQ. You're right. They made smart in-game adjustments. I mean, they seemed a step ahead all night.
They're smart after the main
Actually,
shot
Corey
from
Harris,
Starks.
all three of those guys were guards, but
Passes it to Baines.
they're
Down
two-way
low.
players. So I look at Corey Harris' badges the other day.
And it's denied.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just
They won't let us
fantastic
do that,
striking
though.
shots. And
Like, you gotta force yourself. You
Shoots from 8.
just gotta be good at playing
Another
defense on the
shot.
game.
Whistle blows.
To be a
Bucket
two-way
is
player.
good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point
Unless
play.
you want to put lockdown the finger and see
Tough
your
effort
offense.
right there on the glass. Those second chance points can pay off in a big way.
That's why I think
The
they
Magic
should
have
expand
shot
it
just
more.
one free
As far
throw
as your
earlier.
archetypes.
1
You
for
can
1 in
still
the
have
game.
dual archetypes. But I feel like you should have a defensive archetype also.
A free throw off from Plummer.
And you can't, it wouldn't be overpowered if you split
Inside, here's Smart. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
That's basically
Smart's got his
you have
second
one
bucket of the night.
defense archetype.
And I
you
love
have
Smart pressing his advantage on the
pretty much.
What
Everything
a
else is
performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been
You
the
split it
story
up
for
as
Boston.
perimeter,
What an amazing
interior.
quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him.
Like,
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
just different ones like that.
Al Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where, baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball, and, just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in love with the game. And people were still telling me, they're like, nobody makes it out of here, usually out of basketball. I mean, your dad was a very rare case, and, I just believed in it.
Wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career.
That's interesting.
College championships at
I
Florida,
heard
an
that one,
all-star
so I
in the
let that one
NBA.
play.
I think he made the right choice.
Sometimes they play the same.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
I mean, an interesting
So I
first
hit the
quarter.
lines
The
with that.
pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. Kevin, you think about the work that goes into being an elite player. Describe that. What did you try to accomplish?
What are you going to do in these positions right here? When they trap you, how are you going to get the ball out? When you're not trapped, when you're one-on-one, what are the moves you're working on down here? Okay, on the right block. Okay, what about the left block? What about the top of the key? You get an ISO top of the key, what are you going to do? 5 seconds, what are you going to do? So you have to invest in yourself. After you get done with that, that's probably 45 minutes to an hour. You go in, you shower, you get done with that, take the home, sit
It's
and rest.
abundance and riches.
As a person, you're living
I
that
got 2 people on me on the
everyday
drive.
life.
He can
But
do it. He got
it's a lot-
way
it's-
more
it-
people.
it is, but it is
Stand
a
on the
cycle
drive
that you
compared
are
to
able to
me.
create for
He
yourself,
just-
and once you're in it, and it turns over like an everyday, this is what you do every day. So like a routine. And once you get that routine, it is what it is. And I was able to keep a routine for 21 years.
Amazing.
Amazing. And you know what?
21 years.
21 years, I added things onto my routine, but if you ask anybody to play with me, they see my routine, and I do my routine every day. Never missed a day of not doing my routine.
I can't get no space.
Pass to Fournier. Here's Starks.
Stop
And
pulling
he
that
uses the
cross.
glass on the layup. Starks has got 22 points.
Well, he's doing his best to
Every
get
time I
them back
pass
into
it off
this
to
game.
somebody,
He's been
man,
money
I know I
from
ball
the field.
a lot, but dang, when
Irving
I
kicks
give
to
you the
Horford.
ball, they so quick to give it back to me.
Trying to find Irving. He's got it now. Rejected by Starks.
We not even going to run the floor.
That one, no good. Good D by Irving.
That's
And
why I
so
only
it's
have
Irving
4
with
so
it,
far
bringing it
now.
up for Boston. Pass to
I can have way more
Shoots over
if
Fournier,
they run
and it's Brown
Pay
missing.
attention.
The Magic trail by 12. Starks, dishes to Vucevic. Wasted no time on that one. Vucevic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Tatum with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And on the way from Irving for 3. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And right now, Irving is percolating. He's so good at creating and remaining assertive on offense. Time for the percolate.
Fades away. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Starks. Kevin, you think about having that killer instinct, that killer mentality. You go against a Kobe Bryant. He would tear your heart out as you would his.
And you have to understand that we all recognize that about each other. Tim Duncan would be the same. Rasheed Wallace would be the same. I would think Allen Iverson would be the same. Vince Carter would be the same. These are guys who, Trace McGrady, Chauncey Billups, these are all guys who kill a Shaquille O'Neal. These are all guys who don't care. And that's how it should be. And that's the game.
You can't play that unless you want it
down.
Can you?
I think you have to possess that killer
Michael
instinct.
Jordan.
Man, listen, Michael Jordan was one of the darkest, seriously, Jordan could go into a place where he could go repetitive and he could go on talking to you. And the more he talked, I thought the better he got. And I thought the madder he got, the better he got. And the more upset and the more you didn't trap him, the more he was ticked off that you wasn't. Bro, there's a whole matrix to it. Like, seriously, this game is levels to it. And the ones that understand that have been in that understand what I'm talking about.
There's not a great player that hasn't been there.
No, because they understand that moment. When you got there, when you in that moment, you just ride the wave. You're just gonna ride it. Greatness know what I'm talking about.
Here's Irving.
How did he get it back?
On the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality who just wants to win.
For Boston, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this
He got
one.
deflected.
Gentlemen,
Deflected.
2
He
shots.
lost the ball
Blue shot.
for like a second. It looked like I had the ball. And then I fouled him.
And he knocks down the first one.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has
I gotta stop
become
doing
more
that. When something
and
is a
more
loose
physical.
ball,
And
you
that's
can't
another
get it
area
right
where
back
he
to
is just a superb
And I'm
player.
not, this is not something
At the
I'm
free throw
saying
line.
like
Here's
I've
Starks.
seen it.
Out
It's
of
on my
bounds, but
Twitter.
Orlando keeps possession.
I've seen it.
The rim protection by Orlando. I mean, Al Horford standing 6 foot 10, always played the
timeout. So it's not something I'm like making up. It's not something I'm like over complaining about. It's stupid. It's
Here's
something that's
Starks.
literally happening in the game, and it should not be happening.
Celtics leading by 9.
I understand the ball bounces back to
On
them
kicks to
sometimes.
Tatum. Drills it from
We
outside.
have enough right in front of the ball.
Tatum's
Like, we
got
can't
five.
even get the
Yeah, they're
ball. Don't
relying
give
on
me
that
that quick
three-point
reflex
shooting and
bad
getting
crap
pretty
either.
good results.
But mine's, I'm silver right now.
Starts the pass to
On his way
Fournier.
to goal.
Count that one.
And there's a
I'm trying to do
pattern
that crap.
starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now the pass to Horford. Dishes to Irving. Fires the 3. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed.
I'm getting
10 to 15 in the
on
contest.
screen.
And they're getting their points now
Yeah,
almost
moved out the way
exclusively
where I can't do
from the
anything.
triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. And then Brown with the dunk.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Here's Starks, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Boston called for the foul. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Starks.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Oh, you tripping.
Here's Irving.
I've been waiting before I even
And the
scored
assist by
past
Horford.
it. Come on, guys. I need
Horford's got his 5th assist in this one.
Basically.
And we want to thank Kevin Garnett for joining us, giving us some perspective. KG is always great, and thank you. Giving us a lot to think about with your comments tonight. Thanks for coming by.
Okay, man, I hope I was able to help, man. You know, thank you for letting me be part of it.
You took over the broadcast.
Not even, man.
You took over the broadcast.
I'm learning from the best, K. Keep doing it, man.
Love you, buddy.
My dude.
You know, Chris, is interesting. Kevin Garnett was so impactful on the court as a player. Is it possible that he could have a similar level of impact in a broadcast setting?
Well, Kevin is my boy, so I believe definitely he can do whatever he puts his mind to. You know, Kevin is a hard worker, and he knows anything in life. You know, you have to be a rookie, work hard, learn the game, and then do your thing. I'm sure he'll be all right.
Everything got to be a second lane in that situation.
Here's Hayward, and again it's Boston converting.
And this is one of Hayward's strengths. I mean, keeping the medium range shot alive.
Here's Starks, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He's been dominating this court. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Bamba is checked in for the match.
And finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game's going on.
Horford kicks to Tatum.
Overcome adversity. It's BS when they don't even allow you to
Shot clock at 5. It's good. Brown's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, just a smooth-looking jump shot. Brown looking totally comfortable firing from out there.
Now Starks. It's good.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
And they're going to need even more out of him with the score being able to do.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't have. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm and we have a great tempo, so just trying to get everybody involved and whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
I remember this view of their offense on the post. No, he's not. Not from the post. One guard's dropping down. They got the ball for us. Yeah, when we did that, I got a foul off of that.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
One time.
Really an incredible game from Black Hole.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, when you're trying to check a guy like that, you have to move your feet laterally, offensively. That didn't happen.
And so
You
in the
should have
game
been
for the
driving that way.
inside, we have Gordon
like
Vucevic.
that.
Starks is out there with Evan Fournier,
I'm thinking
and
he's
it's
coming
Isaac into the small
down from the
forward.
base.
Looking at big men around the
from the corner to the
NBA, which
baseline.
are the best triple threats. Guys who can shoot, drive, and pass out of that screen.
I think of 2, one being Anthony Davis. The fact that he can get his shot, he's so quick, and he's a good post-up player as well and can face the basket. And then DeMarcus Cousins, I don't know if there's a better big man, a better center than when it comes to him. He can take you out of the 3-point line. He can dribble you. He can take you out of the 3-point line, set a flare screen.
They switch every time. They get so
drive you
like you realize my players quick
and
too.
then he can take you on the post and just bully and posterize you as well. So I don't think there's one that comes to mind with a better skill set than Boogie Cousins.
And that list is growing.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Horford kicks to Tatum.
Please stay on your guy.
Makes it
As soon as I go in there, then he
Tatum's
gets
got
open
his
3.
third basket of the night.
Attacking
God
the paint.
dang
That's
it,
what
man.
Tatum can use his height and lift.
Like Eric Gordon's not athletic enough to stay up with Tatum. Yeah, Tatum probably could take him.
Starts against Hayward.
Well, it's not like
Stolen
he-
by Tatum. And they're moving it up. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Aaron
foul,
Gordon.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many Greg thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs, but he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe it. Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career. Does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
They don't even know what they want to do with Markel Fultz. Here's some more advice. If you're going to start him, you might want to start him. If you have a shooting problem, you might gotta try to get him to shoot.
A good way to start the second half.
Starts the pass to Gordon. And then Gordon.
Got to build up his confidence somehow.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Because of this situation.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Boston. Pass to Horford. Tatum with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Tatum kicks to Irving. Vucevic against Horford. 6 to shoot. No good from Irving.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
Thanks for slowing down the half court.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Really, 2K?
Here's Gordon. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
He need to really guard him when I'm stuck. When I get loose, then he can stay on me. It's like, bro.
Horford finds Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 35 points for Kyrie Irving.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
He's one of today's great clutch performers. That's Kyrie Irving. Look, think about this. In 2016, Game 7 of the Finals, he hit the pivotal 3 with just 53 seconds left. And that's just the most famous of his end-of game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Plumlee, he's checked in for Vucevic, and Simmons subbed in for Evan Fournier. Round the pass to Horford.
Oh, come on.
On its way from Irving for 2. Again, and it's Horford with the extra effort. Horford's got 8 points.
You have got to.
And they get the extra effort as well. It's like, bro.
And Simmons kicks to Starks. Left side, Gordon. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Still did it.
The challenge with defending Kyrie, Chris, is how to prevent him from hitting those game-changing shots.
Yeah, how do you check off this? He has the range from deep. He may not be a better ball handler in the game. And he's a tremendous
why do you
finisher.
stop?
He's a triple threat.
And we've got an update.
You better make that crap.
That's how you attack.
It doesn't make no sense to stop at the perimeter like that. With nobody in front of him, like one person. Like, come on, man.
35.
Floor, baby.
He kicks it to Horford. Back to Irving. Terrific.
So my angle's that off?
Solid
I'm jumping?
all around.
Bruh,
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Yep, that one goes in there. Starks has got 42 in the game.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Outside Tatum. Hayward on the wing. He's covered by Isaac. A step back shot here. Starks with the rebound. The Magic trail by 6. Here's Gordon. The quick look, no good that time.
that would.
Here's Hayward. Starks with the rebound.
In that situation.
Starks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Plumlee.
That's what you do.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
You're Aaron
He went for
Gordon.
the two-hander on the slam.
I have to show you how you're supposed to do it with Plumlee.
Urgency from
No
him there.
disrespect, Plumlee. I'm a big fan.
Irving
But he ain't
finds
starting.
Horford. Tatum with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Pass to Irving. From outside
Oh, come on.
Almost had a
You gotta give
front
me
court play right
better
there.
than
Go
that.
to the line with a
It didn't
chance
have
for
to
three.
be a block. I mean, it didn't have to be a foul on that.
Gotta love how Irving forces the issue. He makes the D get aggressive with him. He's skilled to get into the line.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And he hits the first of 3. One of the premier scorers in the league, Irving still may be underrated by some as a playmaker.
Kyrie, come on, tremendous court sense vision. I mean, he understands to win in this league, you have to be unselfish, but
Somebody's offensive power.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Aaron Baines is checked in for Horford. Daniel Tice comes in for Tatum. Marcus Morris is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brown. Shots good by Baines.
he gets in a good position in the post, and the entry feed is there for him.
Starks against Smart. Here's Bamba. Beautiful reverse layup. Bamba's got 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Irving dishes to Morris. Kicks to Smart. And it's off from three-point range.
They always got to mess up your momentum.
And here is Bamba.
Bro, you know people can catch that in stride, right? It don't have to be they jump at every single time. Matter of fact, because we were talking about the use factor, I was talking about it last time when I was playing this game.
He's covered by
You
Green.
can catch that. I know for a fact you can catch that like that.
Smart against Starks.
Tiptoe that. Still catch it. I mean, still
Trying to
run in
shoot.
stride.
And here's
Because
Morris
of
for
your
3.
age.
The rebound by Grant.
That's
And
the only
here's
time
Grant. He'll bring it up to the
something crazy
Magic.
like that.
They trail by 7. And
Be
the
agile
dunk
like that.
by Bamba.
I wouldn't try that
And
my
how
age
about
right
the
now.
9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
And it's Baines missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the Knicks. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Grant against Irving. Morris kicks to Irving. Over Grant. No good from Irving. The Magic trail by 3. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Starks. That's 10 points for Mohamed Bamba.
13 assists.
Irving against Grant. Morris outside. And just miss after miss right now. Magic shooting a scorching 68% in the game.
Good job.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was
Somehow, it
last
still
touched
should
by
have
Smart.
been able to pass
That's a
that to
good
me.
break. It's tough to connect on those long distance passes.
Rozier, he's checked in for Daniel
I really want
Tice.
that long distance, but I guess we'll go with that. See what it's like. He can complete the pass directly to him.
Starts the pass to Plumlee. Good ball movement here by the Magic. So they take the lead. Simmons got 5.
And really keeping the ball
to get back
hopping
in the
around
league.
here
How in
offensively.
the world did it take me that long to get
Boston's
back?
gone 1 of 4 and
Came
3-point
out.
shots here in the
All he did was take me out in the
Timeout
first
called by
quarter.
Boston. You know, when it comes to
Jump back
ongoing
in the second
contract
quarter, it's a 10-point
negotiations,
lead.
C-Web, how distracting did you find it
Games
for
go in
those
flows,
players
guys.
and for yourself
And I don't care if
to
it's the
deal
other way
with all
around.
that going on?
It can be very distracting.
So it don't matter to me, 2K. If we win it, that's every single person that plays 2K. We're playing my career, and we were up by 20. I don't care about the game of situation. Let's care about the mindset.
Don't talk
When
about
y'all egregiously
Don't talk
take
about
the
what
favor
team
out
or what
of our
any
hands.
teams and what city you like to go swimming in, or you and your wife visit in the summer, because all that does is create confusion. And all it does is send a message to fans and other players that maybe you're thinking about something that you can't control at that time. And so usually I think you should go introspective. You should work as hard as you can to improve and get better. But that is something that definitely can distract you. So
Like, you know,
hopefully
that
you have
doesn't
a great
affect the
layer of
pass.
people that can be
It never
barriers
does,
from
right?
kind of the outside.
You don't think somebody
the
throws a bad pass
going to be, what it's going to be.
attack like that.
Continue to prove your worth is by going out there, executing
Good stuff.
Pay attention. So you don't see Mo Bamba up that way. You see
Here's
Bobby
Grant.
asking for the ball
That
sometimes?
one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Morris. Boston
No
trail.
points off of that. Because you're stupid.
Rozier with
You ain't
10
attacking.
points for him.
Like
Smart
me, if I don't
misses.
pass it, I'm
Active
dunking.
defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
And I'm the superstar.
Prodigy Starks. Back to Simmons. Pass to Bamba. Like at 6.
Oh, come on, Bamba.
From beyond the arc. A shot by Starks. No good. It's a close game here in Boston. Smart deciding where to go with that. Now the pass to Rozier.
Can't keep having the nigga dribble right by my hand
Back to Smart.
and me not getting the steal.
Shoots over Starks. Smart misses. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Starks kicks to Simmons. Over Hayward.
Oh my God.
No
Come
good
on,
for
Plumlee.
Simmons. Boston's gone 1-4 3-point shots here in
You
the second.
separate from that nigga in that situation.
Simmons against
Body end
Hayward.
up on him, man. Right there.
Passes to Baines. Here's Morris. Orlando grabs the miss. Bomber's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off
That's
the mark.
disrespectful.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum
That's why I
boost
get
they need to
blocks.
break this game open.
Doesn't want to report
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Right now, you just need a bucket. You get some momentum.
Here's Smart. Shoots over Starks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. See,
Yeah, like
if there were ever a player where stats did not tell the whole story,
Crazy
it would be Marcus Smart.
Yeah, I mean, if you look to
They
his
can hold
line
off
every
once you
night,
press triangle.
you think he was just another role player. But Smart, he's different. Tough, physical. I mean, he makes winning plays.
Now Horford's checked in for Aaron Baines. Orlando also making some changes.
That's what we're doing.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Plumlee. Fournier comes in for Simmons. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Grant. Boston again missing.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
At least he
The
made it.
shot's
And I
good
got
from
this.
Fournier.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Smart kicks to Morris.
Now he's going to be
Golly,
all in a
boy.
tight line. One more foul, and his night is a wrap.
First trip to the
I
line
can't
for him
stress
here.
square anymore.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them
Like,
all
y'all gotta
season.
change something
That
about
free
that,
throw, no
seriously.
good.
While
You
the
gotta
shooting
make
of
it
Morris
where,
provides
I
his
don't know,
team
put
with
it on the
crucial,
touchpad or
just
something.
a real valuable part of this team.
So Square can solely be still because y'all
Good on the
act like
second free throw.
nobody can back off on
51
their
seconds
steal.
left to play here in the third. And Augustine kicks to Starks.
It's gotta be either
And the call
pretty
on
much
the
either
shot
nothing or
sends him to the
pretty
line.
much either nothing
Way to play in
or
attack
reaching
mode
foul.
and get to the line.
Because it's
He's got
rare. It's
free throw
rare that
attempts
we
number
actually
4
get
and 5 here.
steals because
And he makes the
even when we
first.
deflect it, y'all somehow let them get the ball back anyway. And don't get me wrong, I've had great steal games. The game I broke Will's record, his all-time scoring
And both
record.
free throws good for Starks.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Now a
Plus, I was
timeout
playing
called by
what's
Boston.
Yeah, he's
I
got to make
realized
some
3
adjustments here. Just too
Was that
easy
wrong?
to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about
Had
is
blood
rotation.
pressures
There's a
every
lot
now
of
and then, so
miscommunication
I got
out
a few
there.
on the tree. I think that's what we're playing. No. Pacers. I think we played Pacers. I might have got something on the call center. I didn't play Oladipo that much. I mean, I played it too every now and then. In each game.
Rozier against Augustine.
It's where I am right now. Obviously,
Rozier kicks to Morris.
I hate playing offense.
Pulls it from the elbow. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hayward.
The thing I like about him, he's such a well-rounded scorer. He's got all 2.
Starks the pass to Vucevic. Here's Augustine.
Get me out of the paint.
Pass to Starks. Shot clock at 6. Fournier the bounce pass.
Y'all don't know how to shoot. That's all.
No good.
It wasn't the best shot for me to shoot, but it's like, bro, shoot. You're a
We'll
three-point
get
shooter.
right back to the action when we return.
Take the shot.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
A beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Another reason why I didn't want to lose last night.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Marcus Smart. Tatum out there with Horford. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Hayward in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Horford, no luck.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction.
We're not.
Amba kicks to Augustine. Starks against Hayward. Starks the pass to Bamba. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
For some reason, this 2K doesn't trigger when you're on the line.
Smart against Starks. Smart goes in.
So to get your truly 50-point.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Starks. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And while Horford can space the floor, I like it.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, square and triangle should not always be that heavy. I mean, even to the point where you're not even near it, your teammate will jump over 1,000. It's kind of like when you call for the ball or you tell somebody to shoot on the game. It's like an off-ball foul. Or you, like, you can engage them to jump for a foul. This microwave takes a long time to fill up. Like, it's not that big of a deal because technically 2K shouldn't have been one of the easiest badges to get. Like, I don't mind defensive stopper. I mean, that makes sense. For that one to be relatively easy to do. But microwave was like super easy to do. So this year, I think they got microwave right, even though it still seems like a lot. Clutch performer took a while for me to get to. It took me the whole season to get clutch performer.
Yeah, it's my old coach
one
is
reason
talking
is you're
about
not
the
starting
sandwiches.
in the early on in the game.
Yeah, I feel like I could go for one of those right now, you know what
So
I'm
they're
saying?
not relying on you to close out games even. If you're not getting that many minutes.
Guys in the studio have a few questions for you.
Oh, cool.
Right this way.
Thanks, Charlie.
Yeah.
The 2K Sports post-game show. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special post-game guest.
Hi, this is Shaq. Your performance tonight? Oh, heavenly. One of the best I've seen in a long time. What allowed you to dominate with your scoring?
It's not one of the best you've seen in a long time. You remember that 99-point game I had?
You know, sometimes I just like to go out there and put on a show for the fans, Shaq. I mean, it's too bad you haven't seen dominance like that in so long. But hey, guess what? You won't have to wait like that again. I'm gonna come out and do it again next game.
You're not waiting. You're seeing it every
And that'll do it for our coverage of this year's final regular season game.
This
For
makes no
Shaq,
sense.
for Kenny the Jet, I'm Ernie Johnson.
We're
getting set for the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
2K,
playoffs.
4 choices. When you have these press conferences and these interview cameos and stuff like that, 4 choices. One that goes strictly to the fans is arrogant, so it knocks off your team chemistry. The other one that's PC, so it goes solely to your team chemistry. Doesn't knock any fans off. One's just off the wall. So it may just give you, I don't know, a little bit towards the fans, because the fans find out something about your personality they never knew or whatever. And then another one that's just like right in the middle. So basically you say good things about your teammates and you big up the fans at the same time. So it kind of splits the difference. So I got 10,000 for the fans for saying that on this one. So maybe you get 5,000 and you get 5%. That goes trends up. Because I don't think you should ever get subtracted for fans. So that's why when I did the solely PC answering, I mean, usually when you pick the bottom one, it doesn't take away from fans anyway. So whatever. But yeah, that's what I think. Because I don't think you should, especially when I had that stupid glitch where if the game froze and all of a sudden, because I pressed my touchpad and because I kept pressing X, it was like excessive timeout. So I got text and they brought them back into the game. We had to go to overtime. We beat them, but my chemistry went all the way down to 0 because of that. So I'm building my chemistry back up. My chemistry could be in the 90s right now, and so it wouldn't be that big of a deal if it was going from 100 to 90, 100 to 90, going back and forth from that. But whatever, that's 2K for you. HIND, making it rain. HNIC. I don't know why I said that. But anyways, making it rain out there. Got a point to where every shot is defense overlooked. I think certain games I think All-Star Weekend, it should magnify on your fans. I know y'all want to try to slow up the little endorsement thing. You can't just be giving you endorsements all crazy. All-Star Week's a big event. Same thing with playoffs. It should multiply more. Bigger events. Certain TV games. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got TV logos on there. Well, it might not show up because all these are already played now. Yeah, I don't think it's showing up. I don't think that. But you have certain televised games. It should be like that. Anyways, this is the end of my broadcast. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Prodigy Starks. AOK 2306. We out, baby.